So the other day, I posted a video about how we generated nearly $900,000 in 1 month for one of our clients from about an $80,000 spend in ads. So it was a 10.82 ROAS, I believe. And the video, you can see it on my YouTube right now, it got a bit of traction. And underneath the video, in the comments section, I got tons of comments or questions around ads. So like how to create great ads, how to test properly, how to set up the ad account, how to set up the campaigns, what do you do if something's working, what do you do if something's not working, a ton of questions. Now, I'm happy to go in and obviously answer those questions in the comments, but the types of questions that were getting asked, I could tell that a lot of people didn't fully grasp or understand the true, I was going to say secret, but it's not a secret, the true understanding of like how ads actually work and what you need in place to actually get ads to work. And it reminded me of a conversation I had relatively recently with a potential client. They were coming to my agency and asking for some help to get their ads to become profitable. And they said to me in the initial meeting, they were like, hey, like, I think our ads are pretty good, but they're just not working. They're not making us money. Like, I need your help to understand why. And when he said that, I thought to myself, well, your ads can't be that good, because if they were that good, they'd be working. Anyway, we pulled up his ad account and he showed me the ads that he was running. There's a few videos, some images with some text and some copy. And to be fair, I would say the ads look pretty good. Like, I was surprised, but the ads did look pretty good. They were written well. They had like the unique mechanism. They had, touched on good pain points. Like the structure of the ad was good, clear CTA. Like it was generally, without doing like tons of research into that customer and that avatar and that business, I would say those ads look pretty good. So his problem of why his ads weren't profitable didn't actually have anything to do with the ads. So I looked into the ad account just to investigate further. And as soon as he pulled it up, I could instantly tell like what the issue was. His ad account was an absolute shit show. Like, there's different campaigns everywhere, no structure, didn't have like the infrastructure to test properly, didn't have the strategy to test properly. Even when we went into his different ad sets, he left some settings on that shouldn't be on. Like Facebook likes to auto select a lot of settings for you. And a lot of the time this can just waste like a lot of money. So you need to know like what settings to turn off, what buttons to turn off, et cetera, et cetera. So basically, like regardless of how good his ads were, like the way he set up his account, they were just never going to work. Now, setting the account setup and the account structure isn't the only thing that's important, but it is important to an extent where like if you set it up wrong and you're making silly mistakes, then you are going to lose money. But here's the thing, and this is what I told him, is the way you make your ads profitable is that you need all the different cogs in the machine to be working together like effectively as one. So for example, and this is why I've got this up on the screen right now, ad copy is one, right? So he had the ad copy cog working. It was a good cog, okay? Like he had that nailed. Or not nailed, but it looked pretty good, right? So ad copy is one cog that you need. So writing, the ability to write good ads, good video scripts, to edit the video properly, good hooks, good stories, good CTAs, et cetera, et cetera. That stuff you need to have, right? So ad copy is one. Ad creative is another. So this is more so the graphics, the static images. This would probably actually be more like the editing and the actual videos, et cetera, et cetera. But you need both of these to work together at the same time for it to work. But it's not just those two, right? That's just like physically creating the ad. So you've got the copy and the video, the creative, the static images. But you need all of this stuff also to work together because there's loads of different cogs in the machine. So like we said, ad copy, ad creative, you need the testing infrastructure. So you need to set up your account in a way where you're actually testing the right variables and there's like a structure and a strategy to it. So you know when something is working, when something is not. You need to know when to turn stuff off, when to actually scale. You need to understand like budgeting. So how do you budget effectively to, again, test properly, but also to scale? Targeting options, there's obviously different targeting options inside the ads manager. Campaign structures, you need to understand like how to create good offers. And this isn't just like your offer in terms of like, your pricing is $4,500 and you've got a money back guarantee. Like every part of the funnel is an offer. So when you have the CTA in your ad, that is also an offer. When they hit your sales page or your landing page, there is an offer on that page. Even if you're getting them to opt in for free, there's still an offer, right? If you do a VSL or a webinar training, that webinar training of VSL, that is the offer. So you need to understand how to create good offers. And then obviously in the back end as well, you need a solid offer to make sure that you get the ROI from the advertising as well. And then you need to know your funnel economics. So like the amount of times like I've had people like email me recently because I've done some videos again on the channel where I talk about how to create like low ticket offers. So how to run ads to like low ticket courses that sell for anywhere between, like $20 to like $100. And I'll get emails being like, hey, Sam, can you help me out? I'm running ads. I've got like a course. Actually, I had a better example is someone messaged me on Instagram. I think it was a while ago, actually. And he was running ads he had an Airbnb membership. And I think he had I can't remember if it was $99 a month or $200 a month. I can't remember, but it was like some form of I suppose, low to mid ticket community. And he was running ads to that and he was saying, hey, like my ads aren't profitable. Can you help me out? And if you're running ads, especially in like the biz ops space, if you're running ads to like a $99 a month membership and that's it, like that's all you're selling and that's your funnel, then the funnel economics just aren't going to work and you aren't going to make money. So regardless of how good your copy is, how good your creatives are, how well you know Facebook's algorithm and the ads manager and your campaigns are set up properly and you have all this testing strategy, that guy isn't going to make money with that funnel because the funnel economics aren't there. So you need to have also like a good holistic view of the business and the economics and the offer and the pricing to make sure that your campaigns are profitable. Because without that, then you're just going to fail. And I get tons of people, again, emailing me saying like, hey, I'm running this type of funnel. Hey, I want to run ads to like my $300 course. And I'm just like, no, like the economics aren't there. You just aren't going to make money. So you need all of this to work together as like one effective machine. And here's how most people fail. Because even if just one cog breaks, it brings down the entire machine. So in this example here, again, if you've got all of this stuff is working, but you don't have the right testing infrastructure, then you're just going to waste a lot of money inside the ad account and you aren't going to make money. But again, it's the same for everyone. Obviously, there I'm talking about testing infrastructure. I just gave you an example with the funnel economics. Obviously, if your ad creative isn't good, if you don't know how to create and edit great videos or static images, then it doesn't matter if you've got everything set up in the ad account correctly. If your ad creatives suck, then you aren't going to make money. And it doesn't matter how good your funnel is, you're not going to get enough people to actually go through the funnel. So all of this stuff works together. And I can tell from like the questions that I was getting underneath the video, it was as if like people, and we all have these types of questions, or I've asked them in the past, obviously, as well. But I could see that people were asking questions around like very specific questions around like looking for like hacks or like what to do in this scenario. And sometimes they're looking for like a yes or no answer. But it's very difficult to give people sometimes yes or no answers in the comment section because there's nuance to everything and everything requires context, right? So like depending on how, your testing is set up, your ads are performing, the offer, the back-end economics, how much you're spending on a daily basis, like all of that stuff matters. And that's going to affect the decisions that I make inside the ads manager in terms of like, am I turning something off or am I turning something on? A really common question I get a lot is, how much should I use for testing? Like, how much should my daily budget be for testing? And it's just like, I can't give you an answer on that because it depends on so much. It depends on the testing infrastructure or the testing strategy that you're using. It depends on what you're optimizing for. Is it leads? Is it conversions? Is it call schedules? It depends what your pricing is. Like, there's so many different variables that go into creating profitable ad campaigns. And it's impossible to sometimes give like a very like one-word answer. So that's why like I want you guys to fully understand that, yes, you can understand how to like test ads, and you can understand how to like scale with different strategies. But if you don't have all of these components that you see on the screen right now, if these aren't working, then, or if even just one isn't working, then you're going to struggle to make money with your ads, honestly. I talk about it a lot. A few years ago now, I've been doing this too long. I've been doing this for like 8+ years. When I first started like 8 years ago, it was very much just like, hey, if you can upload a video or an image into the ads manager and just use some targeting, then you're probably going to make money with your ads. And it was great. A lot of untalented people made a lot of money with Facebook ads because it was very, very easy back then. Now it's not like that. You need to become more of an all-round sophisticated marketer versus just someone who, is clicking buttons inside the ads manager. So if you really want to like master paid advertising and make a shitload of money from paid advertising, then you need to master all of these components, getting working for you and for your business or your client's business. And this is how you succeed. So thanks for watching the video. Hopefully it was helpful, and I'll see you on the next one.